Thank you very much, Samantha. And we will get into it. So this is our WakeWorks Propel presentation and a little information on what WakeWorks Propel is all about. I will read this to you just so you can hear it from me. I know you can read for yourselves, but WakeWorks Propel is a new training initiative to assist Wake County residents with job transition and economic recovery. This initiative offers scholarship awards of up to $750 for accelerated non-degree workforce continuing education courses leading to industry recognized or state credentials for 20 high demand jobs in 5 career fields, which we will go over momentarily to give you a description of each of those courses in those 5 career fields. Most of these courses can be completed in 3 to 6 months, and the awards are based on student need and cover the cost of registration, fees, books, course-specific supplies, and credentialing exams. Students will also receive program guidance from our career coaches here at Wake Tech, and also employment planning, job matching, and other support services from Capital Area Workforce Development's NC Works Career Center. Capital Area Workforce Development Board and NC Works Career Center is one of our close partners, and they work with us on an ongoing basis to assist our students in obtaining employment. The Propel programs offer opportunities for immediate employment or consideration for WakeWorks apprenticeship or pre-apprenticeship program. And I believe there is a session on apprenticeships that is at 12 o'clock also, if you had wanted additional information on that. Courses for the WakeWorks Propel program begin in January of 2021. There will be different start dates depending on what the program pathway is, but the January 2021 timeframe is when we will begin the program offerings. So we're very excited about this program. The state has awarded these funds to all community colleges in North Carolina to assist individuals to get trained in these career fields so that they can get into the workforce uh, in a faster pace and also hopefully at absolutely no cost to you. So let's go ahead and move forward. With WakeWorks Propel, there are 5 program pathways. They are skilled construction and maintenance trades, healthcare, information technology, industrial manufacturing, and law enforcement or public safety. Now, we have a handful of people here. Looks like we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, looks like we have 11 or 12 people. And I plan to go through all of these pathways. Uh, is there any way that people can chime in the chat function and tell me if there is a particular pathway that you are interested in? And I'm asking that question if we have 11 or 12 people and most people choose 2 or 3 of these pathways, I'll make sure I'll focus on those, and so that we don't talk unnecessarily about everyone else. Let's see, we have information technology, 2 people interested in information technology. Someone cannot see the presentation, unfortunately.
So I can see it on my end. So I wanted to, and Janine said she could not see it. It looks like maybe the others are able to see it. So if anybody cannot see it, please let us know.
So I got responses on information technology, which is great. I will actually start with that one first to discuss the courses in that pathway. And then I will, after that, go through the other ones, and hopefully someone will have some interest, or maybe you just have an interest to see what the program pathways are all about so that you're better informed to make a decision on whether you want to participate in the program. So I see IT and skilled construction and maintenance. Yes, they are. They are with the gear funds, absolutely. So let's go ahead and move forward with the programs and pathways. We're going to start with information technology. So as you saw before, those courses in that pathway are IT support technician, network technician, information system security, computer programming and software development, and web development. So I will go ahead and give you a description of each of these programs to give you an insight on what those programs are all about. I would do that for each pathway. And at the end, I will show you how to move forward if you have additional questions or you wish to move forward with applying for the program. So with IT support technician, this program bundles courses to include CompTIA, IT fundamentals, as well as a couple of other courses. And the course instruction focuses on both technical and employability skills training to help prepare participants for workforce readiness or industry certification to meet the very high demand for these types of occupations in the Wake County labor market. So participants will explore your career options. You'll use employability skills to include knowing how to provide good customer service to meet employer needs, as well as identifying effective communication strategies and using collaborative teamwork strategies as well. So the CompTIA IT fundamentals, it provides the basic IT knowledge and skills that learners can leverage to get started in an IT career. So some of the topics will include identifying and explaining the basics of computing, IT infrastructure, software development, database use, knowledge of troubleshooting theory and preventive maintenance of devices, and the ability to identify and prevent basic security risks. So after completing this instruction, you should have developed good technical knowledge and skills to troubleshoot, follow some best operational practices, and problem solve a variety of issues that will be related to networking, operating systems, mobile devices, and security. And once you complete, you'll be eligible to also take our certification exams to get you certified in as an IT support technician. This is a very promising field. IT support needs for IT support is growing in this technological society that we live in. With all of the Microsoft Teams, Zoom calls adding to the mix, IT support is more important than ever, and it is a good pathway that we provide training in and that employers in the Wake County area are looking for. So the next one, we will talk about network technician. So this course includes topics of architecture, structure, functions, components, and models of the internet and computer networks. So if you're interested in that, that's some of the things you get into this course. It will cover the principles of internet protocol addressing and fundamentals of Ethernet concepts. Media and operations are also introduced, and all this provides a foundation for the curriculum. By the end of this course in the network technician course, you will be able to build simple local area networks, perform basic configurations for routers and switches, and implement IP addressing schemes. So once again, very good pathway. Any of these courses in this pathway are going to be of tremendous benefit for those interested in information technology. The next one on the list is our information systems security class, and in this class you would learn about new risks, threats, and vulnerabilities that are associated with the transformation to a digital world. And this includes a look at how business, government, and individuals operate today. So you get an overview of each of the 7 domains within the System Security Certified Practitioner certification, which is very important, as well as information security standards, education, professional certifications, and compliance laws. So information system security, very important. The next one on the list is computer programming and software development. Now, this course here, it covers SQL databases, introduction to Python, and software development using Python. Now, this course instruction will include both technical and employability skills training that will help prepare you for workforce readiness, industry certifications, to meet the high demand of these types of occupations that are available in the local labor market. You'll also explore options, career options, use employability skills again, know how to give good customer service. So So some of the similar things from other classes, but you'll also be using Python as well, learning about the SQL databases. So think about it. Information system security is, you know, is it goes without saying this is very high in demand because companies, businesses, organizations want to protect their infrastructure. And if you're good in this type of field, you will be highly sought after because everybody wants to protect their environment, protect against people getting into the system, disrupting things. Being able to protect those information security systems is critical in today's society, and that need is going to just continue growing as we're on the internet more and more information is being put out there. So providing that security is critical. So once you take this class, you will also be qualified to take the certification exams for database fundamentals, Python as well. So if the trend here is that we are preparing individuals with the training and preparing you for that certification, because with that certification that you receive, that makes you much more valuable to employers looking for individuals with these skill sets. And the last course in the information technology pathway that we are offering under the WakeWorks Propel program is web development. Web development, you learn how to develop modern web applications. You use a combination of JavaScript, Ajax, bunch of stuff I know nothing about, but web APIs, HTML5, and cascading style sheets techniques, or CSS. So you'll learn how to create modern client-side web applications that use document object model and JavaScript runtime. So once again, web development is great, and we identified these courses under this pathway in particular because we know the value in the marketplace with employers. So for those of you who indicated that you have an interest in the information technology track, highly recommend that you get more information, apply for the program, because we're looking forward to working with you to get you certified and get you into the workplace. So let's see. Someone also mentioned skill construction and maintenance trades, which was very timely. That was next on my list to discuss. So we have identified 4 classes under this pathway, those being carpentry, commercial food equipment repair, facilities, apartment maintenance, and forklift operator. So with the carpentry class, it's a basic carpentry class. Uh, if you have no knowledge whatsoever of carpentry, you're just fine with joining. We welcome you. If you got some experience, it could be a good refresher for you as well. So in this class, you would learn the basics of framing. What we typically have students do is work together in a team to build a storage shed, and it gives you a solid grasp of common residential framing practices is what we're trying to achieve in this carpentry class. In addition, you'd be able to do a layout and construct floor systems, which is important, walls and ceilings, and installing windows and exterior doors, and also installing sheathing on walls and roofs and installing a house wrap. So we try to give you a good, well-rounded foundation of carpentry. In one of our recent classes, we were able to complete a pretty impressive storage shed. We were able to donate that to Habitat for Humanity for them to take to one of their restore locations. They were very excited to get this well-built, well-constructed storage shed. So it was a demonstration of the excellent skills that the students learned in this carpentry class. So and we're looking forward to students in that. This is a fantastic class. As we know, anything in the skilled trades, the thing I love about skilled trades is that these professions are definitely not going anywhere because you need individuals who can do these skills. So it's very important. So the next one is commercial food equipment repair. This one lends itself to the hospitality industry. There are, you know, well, we know hospitality industry is taking a big hit right now, but the hospitality industry, restaurants, They have food equipment. Food equipment breaks down, and they need individuals who can come in sometimes on a short turnaround notice, fix that food equipment so they can be back up and running. Well, that's what this class prepares you for. So you learn the fundamentals of troubleshooting and repairing commercial food equipment. Whether you're new to the service industry or maybe you're an experienced service technician, that's fine. But you may be in need of a refresher, just like we said with carpentry. You'll still gain an understanding of the theories of electricity, gas, and steam as related to commercial food equipment. You'll learn the principles behind the equipment as well as the tools required to become an effective service technician. So this class has been gaining some momentum as people see the benefit in having this skill set under their tool belt. No pun intended with that. So next we have on the list is our facilities apartment maintenance class. This is a very popular class, very good class. So the apartment industry in the Wake County area continues to grow as you have as you're adding additional apartment complexes all around the county. We know Wake County is large. Apartments are coming up all over the place. Well, those apartment complexes need someone who can take care of the day-to-day maintenance needs that arise when you have an apartment complex. And those needs grow depending on the size of that apartment complex. This class prepares you to serve in that role, and we call our program, that specific program is our Certified Apartment Maintenance Technician program, because you can become certified as an apartment maintenance technician. And I promise you that there are apartment complexes who are looking for individuals with these skill sets. It's in high demand. So this course will prepare you for entry-level employment in the maintenance and multifamily apartment housing industry. As I said, it covers the inside of the business as well as the interior and exterior maintenance, electrical systems, plumbing, heating and air conditioning, appliance and maintenance and repair. So this class will have a combination of lecture and hands-on labs. And once again, once you complete the class, you'll be eligible to take the certification exam for apartment maintenance technicians. And last on the list is our forklift operator class. Now, this is actually a brand new program for us here at the college. We've been wanting to start one for years. Fortunately, with the awarding of the Propel grant, we were able to procure forklifts to get a program started. So we plan to start this one early in 2021. And as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, some programs will have different start dates than others, depends on what that program pathway is. We plan for this one sometime in the spring as we're getting forklifts to come in, getting the space set up. But forklift operators are definitely needed around the county at different businesses and companies. So and we've gotten requests for forklift operators over the years. We were never able to get a program up and running. So we're excited to be able to have this program. And if you're interested in that, I think your opportunities are great if that's the pathway that you decide you would like to take. So be on the lookout for that. And once again, at the end, I will show you how you can apply and request participation in that program. Now, let's get on to public safety. Public safety have a couple of great programs. One is 911 telecommunicator. What is that? That's a program that trains you if you ever call 911 and if you never had ever had to call it, the person that picks up on the other end is a 911 telecommunicator. We have a great program that trains you to serve in that role. So in that role, there can be turnover in that role. One, because of lack of trained people, and one, it can be a high stress job, but some people like that type of environment. What we try to do in this program is prepare you for what it would be like to be that telecommunicator, get you prepared for some of the things you need to see so that you'll be better prepared and have more longevity in that position, because that's what we need in this role. So this program is offered at our public safety education campus and prepares students for careers as this telecommunicator or or they're called public safety dispatchers. You'll learn the fundamentals of telecommunicators, the role and duties and responsibilities. They're a vital link between law enforcement, fire, EMS. So that's the glue that holds everything together to help us have good response times for matters that are called in. And I'm going to get through this one and probably take some questions here in a minute. So this program includes professional ethics, operational standards set forth by the National Emergency Number Association and the Association of Public Safety Communication Officials International. So you'll learn how to take and dispatch calls and how to ask key questions for accurate responses. And I'll say this, one of the cool things, if you will, that we make a part of this program is we incorporate students to do a ride along with police officers so that they can kind of see when a call comes in, what happens after that call comes in. If you may and you've dispatched that call out for assistance, whether it be EMS, fire, law enforcement, and you can see the other side of what happens uh, when someone calls in with an emergency, you dispatch out for help. You can see what happens when you make that dispatch. It kind of ties everything together. So that's a little extra thing that we've added to it that we think adds significant value to this program. So I know that we're running short on time. I want to try to address some questions if we have them. The last two we have healthcare, EKG technician. If someone's interested in that, you can ask me a question about it. Nurse aid, a very popular program that we have here at the college. So feel free to ask me questions about that. Central sterile processing technician. That's a growing program. Okay, that's a growing program that is getting a lot of interest, and we've had some success with that. Is high demand. It's a high demand career and has multiple employment opportunities. Healthcare billing and coding. If you're interested in this, when you go to see your physician or your doctor, whatever procedure or whatever you're having done, all that information is coded. They have different codes on how they code your service and how they bill you. And that's a special technique. It's almost like another language that you would have to learn, but it's a very important language, and it's high demand for someone who has that skill set to make sure you're billed correctly, the facility is billing correctly, and making sure everything is coded correctly to match up with what you are billing for. And finally, on this one, emergency medical technician, uh, that's EMT. So if you want to be an EMT working in emergency medical services, uh, highly needed in Wake County. You can never have enough EMT. So challenging program, but in high demand, and Wake County and surrounding agencies need certified EMTs. So if that is something you're interested in, we can definitely get you into that program as well. Now, I will say with that with uh, with COVID-19 right now, part of EMT is having clinical experiences. So that's challenging at this point, but we still will be offering this program sometime in the spring. So if that's something that you're interested in, by all means, please go ahead and reach out. And lastly, industrial manufacturing. Um, Manufacturing is trying to make a comeback. We've got great opportunities in it with our industrial automation program. You'll be working with hydraulics, electrical, and pneumatics, programming logic controllers. If you're interested in that, you may want to jump on the call at 12. They're talking about apprenticeships. They may give more information on industrial automation. Mechatronics is a combination of electronics and mechanical engineering, growing need for that in the manufacturing field. Robotics, we have a great collaborative robotics program. We know that robots are becoming more of what we do in society, but we have training to teach you how to work with collaborative robots, because although they may be doing some functions, we still need to know how to operate those robots, how to maintain those robots, how to make adjustments and adjustments, if you will, on robots. So that's a specified and specialized talent that we train you for to work in a collaborative robotics environment. In our processing technician program, we also call that bio work, but that's a course that provides basic preparation, gives you an entry level process technician job, and you could be in bioprocessing manufacturing, you could work in a pharmaceutical firm, chemical manufacturing firm. Is a excellent entryway to get in with one of these biotechnology companies. And many students complete this program. They get on with some pretty reputable name biotechnology companies in the area, and there's a good pathway to even move up in the biotechnology field. And that's our BioWorks program, something I highly suggest if you are interested in that type of work. So with the few minutes that we have left, I will see if we can answer any questions here. What certifications are available for the IT support program? So see if I can go back to that one real quick. What I would suggest, because there are going to be some that I'm not all familiar with, but I would tell you that our CompTIA certifications, which is a popular certification pathway, there are certifications under that, and it goes back to what class you are actually taking, but with the IT fundamentals, that would lead up to certifications through our CompTIA program. And I will add this, that if you have questions about a specific pathway, I'm going to show you this here. So if you wanted to ask a question, you can go, and yes, the presentation will be posted. We're recording all of the sessions, so it will be recorded. And you can go to propel at waketech.edu, ask a specific program question, and the director or coordinator over that program will respond back to you and answer your question directly. And now we also may post this presentation on YouTube, as Samantha indicated. And if you want to apply, you go to propel.waketech.edu. I'm going to ask Samantha if she would share her screen so I can show you what that looks like if you want to apply for the program. Right. So if you go to propel.waketech.edu, you will see the page come up that explains it, goes over shows you the programs and pathways that I discussed in the presentation. And then over on the right-hand side, right-hand column, you will see that it says apply for a WakeWorks Propel scholarship. So if you were to click on that, it would bring up the application. You fill out the application, put in your name, address, answer some questions, and that application gets submitted for review. And then you will be contacted about your status of acceptance into the WakeWorks Propel program. And then that gets the ball rolling. You will be contacted about the classes and pathways that you're interested in. And our career coaches will work with you to get you registered, get you set up for those classes, and then also offer career coach support throughout the duration of the class. So that's WakeWorks Propel. We're very excited about it. And with that said, we're at our time. I appreciate everyone participating today. Once again, I'm Anthony Cason, Vice President for Workforce Continuing Education here at Wake Tech. We look forward to seeing you in our classes, and for everyone participating, I hope you have a fantastic day.